네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 명입니다. 오늘도 혹시 돌아온 더 위쳐2 세신 오브 킹 버논 로치 루트 계속하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 그러면은 필리파의 속도로 달려가는 동안 리오베스를 구하러 가자라고 했습니다. 이쪽으로 가서
There's the bridge. Let's go.
알았어. 천천히 가자.
Still alive? Go around. We'll meet at Philippa's house.
다리가 무너져서 이오베스로 이게 너무 가면 아우 내 걸려. 파. 야 필리파 나 좀 보자. 간발의 차로 놓쳤어.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Where are they?
No idea.
Tell me, or I'll...
Don't make me laugh. You would never live your life anyway.
A soothsayer now. Kill him.
나 잡으려 해도 안 돼.
You can certainly fence.
에이,
It seems
저
I've met my
상대로
match.
칼부림을
You've won the
하다니
battle.
참 혐오하지 못한
Lost the war.
선생했어요.
The city's in my hands.
And you're in mine.
For the good of the Temerian crown, Vernon Roche is prepared to do anything. If needed, he becomes a murderer and requires others to do the same. Bernard Laredo had only disdain for the world, gave it nothing but suffering. I helped Roche, joined him and his people. And I had to face another choice. Killing the commander of a forgotten trading post is not the same as killing a king. Even if both are murderers and rapists.
Vernon Roche, Temerian cockerel of the Blue Stripes. What will you do with me?
You know perfectly well.
You won't kill me. You wouldn't dare. I'm the King of Kedwin and soon of Lawmark. The North won't survive without me. I've won. Do you know why I rushed into battle? Do you? I had to resolve it before Loch Muin.
He's playing for time. Let's kill him.
Wait. Tell us, King. What's going to happen in Lochmuin?
A new world order, new borders. Everything will change. All the kings and princes of the North will be there. Do you know the old saying? He who controls the Pontar Valley controls the North.
Have the mages been invited?
It's their idea. They want to revive the Council and Conclave. They want to regain their rights and privileges, their place in society. What tripe? I've outsmarted them all. I'll be the one to dictate treaties. I'll show them who's ruler.
You had my men killed.
Of course I had them killed. What do you do with spies in Temeria? Give them awards?
None of those hanged were part of the plot. Only me.
You know the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Your villainy knows no bounds.
What do you call villainy? The fact that I've made Ketwin stronger than ever? You fool! I'm the last ruler of the North whom Nilfgaard must respect. And it will. Witcher, reason with him.
아이 왜 난데?
Let's get out of here, Vernon.
Have you lost your mind?
You wanted to kill a king, not a cockroach.
I won't forgive him.
Want to be like those murderers you chase because of this son of a bitch? Kill Henselt, and you'll aid the Kingslayer's agenda. Let's go.
일단 진정 좀 시켜줍시다.
Why should we spare him? He won't rest until he finds us.
Kill me and my people will find you.
좀 닥치고 앉아있어 이
He'll
망할
need to look long
주둥아리
and
좀
hard.
주둥아리 좀 그만.
Let's get out of here before I change my mind.
아휴 저놈의 주둥아리를 그냥.
You've got balls, Vernon. You proved it.
Not when I needed them most.
You had a choice. Kill the defenseless Henselt or battle yourself.
킹 헨젤트를
You chose the tougher opponent and
그러니까
won.
헨젤트를
I may
죽이는 걸
regret that
막아서
to the end of my
도전거지를
days.
땄네요. 저희는 지금 여러 의미로 롱모인에 가야 합니다. 여러
Only we know what
것을
happened
위해.
here. Well, and Henselt. The sooner we forget it, the better.
I'll erase it from my memory.
Sheila teleported herself to Loch Muin.
Where there's Sheila, there's Letho. The murderers are gathering for their peace talks.
We have to be there.
Sheila de Tanserville. I'd sensed from the start that some dark mystery lay behind that cold countenance. Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Loch Muin, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Loch Muin, Master Dandelion? Your humble servant and chronicler was forced to flee to Pontar Valley,
반델라이언이
as he very
왕을
well
까는
might have
시를
paid with his
썼죠.
life
그래서
for his
쫓기고
heroic
있어요.
stand against King Henselt. And to allow oneself to be humbly slaughtered, consigning to oblivion this account of incredible events, would be a grave transgression against the arts and letters. Yet forever feeling a vast shared responsibility for the fate of the North, I dispatched to Loch Muin my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia. Have I mentioned his disdain for politics? Well, it was at Loch Muin where he could finally give vent to it.
롱모인 도착.
Has Radovid's messenger been by?
Yes, sir.
And what did he say?
Temeria cannot survive. The kingdom will be divided. The nobles are riled. Constable Natalis stands on shaky ground.
The loyal old Natalis will get kicked in the ass. How predictable.
They nearly reached an agreement, but without Foltest's daughter, it didn't work out.
Perfect. Are the quarters ready?
There is a little problem.
Then we must look at this problem. There's no door.
We can't lock her in a doorless cell.
I can see that, you fool. Out of my way. Uncle Deathmold will cast a tiny spell on your little house. Versa Anem. We won't let that naughty Natalis get you. Clear up in here. This is Loch Muin, not a bloody pigsty.
저희는 본 적 있죠. 초반에 그 저희 암살당한 폴테스트 왕의
Oh, bollocks, Geralt.
사생아에
Marshal Raupenek was a cruel, bloodthirsty prick, true. But the times were different.
He had his men murder every last elf in Loch Muin.
For years, Yorveth and his ilk have been using that banner to wipe their asses clean of the shit they do. In wartime, a commander's forced to make all kinds of decisions. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it lay really heavily on Raupenek's conscience.
Bollocks again. I've already admitted he was a prick. Are you defending the Enshe? They've got barrels of blood on their hands as well. With the Vrans gone, we had to safeguard this source of the power, safeguard this historic city. Elven-driven. Heaps of lizard-like bones were found in nearby caves, all bearing traces of sword cuts. Think what you will. I'm more interested in the city's current inhabitants.
Why am I worried you're going to do something really stupid once we get there?
Above all, I'll find the cure to my suffering. His name is Deathmold.
Careful you don't step in some serious shit while looking for that cure.
You will feel death consuming you.
You're counting wyverns before they've hatched.
He's no wyvern. He's a rat with no sewer left to hide him.
갑시다.
Blue stripes for all fighting.
Damn it!
True.
좀 가, 좀. 나는 바쁜 몸이시다.
Vernon, don't forget why you embarked on this mission.
가라 좀. 귀찮아 죽겠네.
Damn it, Geralt. We've got to hurry.
서두르고 있어. 망할 하피들이 말려서 그러지.
I have. Let go and shoot. They'll never be.
그만 나와 이 망할 세대가리들. 아휴 망할 세대가리들.
Knights of the Order.
플레이밍 로즈.
This is the last place I'd expect to see Knights of the Flaming Rose.
They're here with Radovid. After losing their foothold in Temeria, they rebuilt their position at the Redanian court. You best stay out of sight. You never know with those bigots.
Yeah, we also had a little disagreement recently. They could be holding a grudge.
예.
I'll explain that your
미처
presence in
원해서.
Lochmarine is necessary.
그랜드 마스터 하나를
What can we expect to see? in
게롤트가
City?
쓱싹 깼죠.
Separate camps, buffer zones, and frequent patrols. Well, that's how it should be organized if those mages from the Conclave have any sense.
Another area of your
그리고
expertise.
The Peace of
마법을
Cintra was
싫어하는
signed on
플레이밍 로즈
April 2nd.
입장에서는
And all
마법을
around was
쓰는
quiet,
게롤트조차
calm, and orderly.
박해해야 할
If you
것에
don't count
해당합니다.
Henselt's roars and the all-night festivities of the Mahakam Volunteer Army, and the common folk were positively thrilled with the parade that followed. Yet, not one of those fuckers even knew that I, and a few others like me, spent a week poring over the city map and devising a way to keep those crowned idiots separate, just in case one decided to deal the next blow in a long-standing feud. In any case, I hope to see something similar here.
Relax. The mages want royal gold. They'll make sure all the sources of financing remain alive and present, at least until the inevitable quarrel of the Pontar Valley breaks out.
Well, we'll see if there is indeed a way where there's a will. If we're separated, we'll meet up again in the main square.
Fine.
당당하게 쳐들어간다.
Halt! Who goes there?
Vernon Roach and Geralt of Rivia, in the service of Temeria.
Foltest's killer in the service of Temeria.
Foltest Killer is in Lochmarine. Geralt of Rivia will help me capture him.
I
가라,
couldn't give a
로치,
pig's
말로
ass
털어.
who killed Foltest, but this bastard raised his hand against the Order, and I'll not let him pass.
In that case, I'll walk in over your dead body, brother.
Bear in mind that peace negotiations are underway behind those walls. I'll have no blood spilt here. Why are the Knights of the Order of the Flaming Rose here?
We're here on the invitation of His Majesty King Radovid.
Radovid can invite anyone he wants to Redania. Problem is, this isn't Redania.
Questioning the King's will.
If Radovid invited you here, why are you encamped outside the city?
We're not part of the official delegation.
Well, we're on our way to an official audience with King Radovid. He's expecting us. So stand aside.
Looks like Radovid doesn't believe the peace talks will end peacefully.
아싸,
You
지나갔다.
can be sure of one thing. Not a
I
soul is to be
remember
trusted.
you from Vizini.
Not a soul to be trusted any time, anywhere, period.
We need to assess the situation. Whoever stationed the knights at Lochmuin's gates is likely to know the most and to have the upper hand. I'm going to the Redanian camp. If you want to look around, I'll meet you near Radovid's headquarters.
All right.
가자, 로치. 은근히 나도 내 캐릭터 달리기보다 느리구나. 로치 달리기가.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional. It's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
아이, 귀찮게 시린데. 방해하고 앉아있어. 아, 로치 같이 가. 아, 너무 빨라. 로치.
Damn, you're ugly.
야, 로치 좀 같이 가자. 나 좀 기다려라. 아유. 아유, 기다릴 수. 아유, 성질도 급해라.
Morning, Commander. Company fall in.
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then.
Know what attention means, you fool?
Aye, sir.
Where are you from?
Halt!
We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the King and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
좋아, 말빨로 통과했습니다. 로치. 야, 로치 빨리 와. 아유.
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope
Aye.
nothing of that sort has happened.
얘 AI 왜 이래?
What's he doing here?
그냥 내가 먼저 가야겠다. 귀찮아 죽겠는데.
Did you request an audience with the King?
Yes.
The King will receive you.
자, 세이브 먼저 하고 만나줍시다. 랄랄라. 안녕하세요.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
It's hard to focus on killing monsters when so many people are out to kill me.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Ponsar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead, though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
My reputation precedes me yet again.
From soldier to soldier, from whores to barons, right up to the royal ears.
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
Things like that often seem to happen to you.
마가끼
Enough about
게롤트.
Henselt. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Sheila de Tanzerville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Eddard,
솔직히
and
털어줍시다.
Kedwin.
How do you know?
We killed one of them in Eddern. Deathmold used his magic to give me a glimpse of the past. I saw the assassin talking to others. They spoke of Sheila.
One mage's magic shows another's guilt. And it's no ordinary magic, but the forbidden path of necromancy.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic.
마법은
Otherwise, no
통하지만
one would dare go
드래곤은
near
통하죠.
all those mages. Well, the talk's beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces. Temeria separates the north from Nilfgaard. In the hands of local barons and warlords, it will be nothing more than a means for the Nilfgaardian cavalry to gain momentum. Henselt wants Redania and Kedwin to partition it.
For shame!
I have no choice, unless we help each other, Witcher. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After Foltest's death, the La Valettes came to prominence. Louisa's uncle, Baron Orville, became one of the most important people in Temeria. He wanted to see Anais on the throne, but Vizima was still in turmoil. They sent her to Lochmuin anyway to declare her queen before the entire north. During the journey, the girl was kidnapped. Arian La Valette asked me to use my connections to find his sister, which I did. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
I heard Arian died in the fire that consumed La Valette Castle.
We all thought so, and we were all wrong. The girl is most important, Witcher. I would look after her. Take her back to Tretogor in Redania, where she would mature under the caring gaze of her half-sister and my wife Ada. When she's of age, she can claim the throne and thus guarantee Temeria's sovereignty. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzerville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
An alliance with Redania is our only chance at preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Busi's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
그래. 그러자고. 나 따라오는 거야?
오!
관문이 어딨냐? 뭐야, 어디가? 루치, 같이 가. 아유, 루치 따라가는 것만 세월아 내월아. 가야겠네. 어휴, 망할. 저놈 AI가 어떻게 된 꼬라진 거야 대체? 내가 밀어서 그런가? 야, 너 혼자 가냐? 아, 좀 같이 가자고. 아, 진짜로. 아이, 닿지 말라고.
Roach!
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais Lavalette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrook.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess.
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong. But I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boosie is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that give you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. Secure a message. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boosie. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
I came here for Triss. These are your matters and your people, Roach. Keep me
아,
out of
트리스
this.
구하고
Forgive me,
싶다고.
Brigida. You must fend for yourself.
You're a true scoundrel. And an idiot. I shall wait by the main gate. You have 1 hour. Then I'm gone, as is my evidence and all I know.
That comes pretty easily to you, doesn't it?
What's that?
Letting people go.
Bollocks, Geralt. Compare her situation to Anais's. Who's in greater need? Besides, I wouldn't have let her go if I didn't believe she could manage.
What if she knows something
Then she'll deliver that knowledge where she... Geralt, I'll try to find...
I'd say the same for the Nilfgaardian camp.
You need to decide. If you choose what's personally...
And dropping in on Death Mold is not a personal matter to you?
That's the icing on the cake. I'll go investigate the Kedwenny camp.
All right.
Greetings.
아, 잠깐만.
I'll search for a back way into the
좋아.
Kedwenny camp.
You're
보안은
forgetting.
줄게.
I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But
I'd thank you, Roach.
I'm counting on you, Geralt.
Good luck, Roach.
그러면
Which way are we headed?
오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 시청해주신 여러분 감사합니다.